Hey y'all, how are you guys doing? My name is Ricardo. I'm with Advanced Global Credit LLC. If you're watching this video, I want to thank you for tuning in. Today I'm gonna hook you guys up with a cool credit tip, and that's how to pay your credit cards correctly. So it actually helps improve your credit score. So here's the thing: a lot of people probably read in blogs, newspapers, different things that it's great to pay your credit cards off completely. That's great. You know, there's nothing wrong with paying your credit cards off completely. I'm not against it. I'm not saying you can't. You know, if you're a fearmonger of debt, there's nothing wrong with that. But what happens when you pay your credit card off completely is that you do not help your credit. All right. So by not showing the ability to pay over time, you actually do not help your credit, because your credit card is literally being reported that it's not being used. So it may still be on your credit, but it doesn't help your score at all because it's not being utilized. So that credit is not being utilized. It's like not having it there. So the thing is, you have to have somewhat of a balance, somewhere of a balance. So you have your credit limit and you have your balance, which is your usage, and then you have your minimum payment, which is the amount that they charge you month in and month out, just so they can kind of keep track of you and keep you on that credit leash, I guess you want to call it. But now, here's the thing. Where is that sweet spot? What is that sweet spot that can help your score? If you're above 50%, it does not help your score. If you are above 90%, it's considered maxed out. Now, how do I get that percentage? If you take the credit limit, say you have a $500 credit limit, and then you times it by whatever percentage you're looking for. So let's say we want 30%. We times 500 by 0.30, and that'll give us our 30% amount. Okay, don't spend over that number, 30%. All right, but the sweet spot is between 10 and 20%. That's where you want to keep it reflecting. Now, you're probably wondering to yourself, well, I can pay my credit card, but I don't know, how do I find out when they report to the bureaus? That is the question that you're probably wondering and you probably can't figure out. So you're over here paying your credit cards off and not really knowing when to actually use it or when to actually keep a balance on it. Well, I'm going to give you guys the super duper mega technique. Everyone with a credit card receives a credit card statement every month. That's January, February, all the way through December. As long as you have that credit card and you as a consumer did not close it. All right, I'm really excited about this because a lot of you guys are gonna call me and thank me later for this. On your credit statement, there's actually two dates: your minimum payment date and your statement closing date. Your minimum payment date is the day that little balance, that $25, $35, sometimes $50, depending on the credit limit, balance is due. 1% of your credit limit, whatever it is due. The great thing is you can pay that off right away. Your statement closing date is the actual date that they report to the credit bureau. So you guys are probably going to be hearing this for the first time. So if you don't, go look at your previous credit card statement. You'll see that date probably off to the right-hand side right there. And then the minimum payment date will be at the top. If you pay, the goal here is you can control what is being reported to the credit bureaus. So about 2-3 days before the statement closing date, what you want to do is you want to have a 10% to 20% balance. Try to keep it at like 10%. That way you're not spending too much money, but it looks great on your credit report because it shows the banks that you're able to maintain and manage your finances. This will probably boost your score up 50, 60 points just by doing this and doing this consistently. If you can do this consistently, it's going to make your life so much easier, because when the banks look at you and your financial history, they're going to say, wow, this guy is really, really responsible with his cash. So that's my credit tip for the day. If you guys have any questions, just leave me a comment below or subscribe to the channel. I'm going to start trying to put out more and more credit tips so you guys can actually start becoming so much better with your credit. My goal is to help 1 million people and do as much as I can and educate you guys on how to do things to make your credit reflect the way it needs to reflect, so you can get the car that you want, the house that you want, the boat that you want, or the money that you want, all these things. And you can achieve these things by maintaining correct credit standards and achieving a score that is correct. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in. If you have any questions, leave a comment or call me directly. It's 561-739-7929. Thank you so much for listening.